In 1859, the United States and Britain nearly went to war over a pig. Yes, an actual pig. No soldiers died. No battles were fought. But for 12 tense years, both nations stood on the brink of violence because of one unfortunate bite. This is the story of the Pig War, and it's weirder than you think. The San Juan Islands, a scenic chain of islands between mainland Washington state and Vancouver Island. In the 1850s, both the US and Britain claimed ownership of them. Settlers from both sides had begun to live on San Juan Island, and tensions simmered just below the surface. But then, on June 15th, 1859, everything boiled over because of a pig. An American farmer named Lyman Cutler noticed a pig rooting through his potato patch. Again, it wasn't the first time. Fed up, he grabbed his rifle and shot the pig. What he didn't realise was that the pig belonged to Charles Griffin, an Irishman working for the British Hudson's Bay Company. Griffin was furious. He demanded that Cutler pay $100 in damages, a huge sum at the time. Cutler offered $10, claiming the pig had no right to be on his land. Griffin refused. The British authorities got involved. So did the Americans. Soon, both sides were filing reports, making threats, and, within weeks, troops were on the move. The Americans sent Captain George Pickett, yes, the same Pickett who would later charge at Gettysburg, to defend the island. He declared that the whole island would be occupied by American troops. In response, the British sent 3 warships. Things were escalating fast. By August, nearly 500 US troops faced off against 5 British warships and over 2,000 Royal Marines, over a pig. British Rear Admiral Robert Baines, stunned by the situation, refused to fire the first shot. He wisely said, "I will not involve 2 great nations in a war over a squabble about a pig." Fortunately, cooler heads prevailed. Both governments were horrified when they learned how far things had gone. They ordered a joint military occupation of the island, a compromise. For the next 12 years, British and American troops lived side by side on the island in separate camps. No shots were fired. They even held picnics, played cricket, and celebrated holidays together. Finally, in 1871, the matter was settled by international arbitration led by Kaiser Wilhelm I of Germany. The verdict? The San Juan Islands would go to the United States. The British accepted the decision peacefully and withdrew their forces in 1872. The only casualty in the entire war? The poor pig. A war with 0 deaths, triggered by a pig, and ended with diplomacy and cricket matches. Only in history can something so absurd be so real. This was the Pig War, another weird but true tale from Untold History in 5. Don't forget to subscribe, and catch the next story you've never heard. Thanks for watching. Bye.